What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground. Of course, on YouTube exclusively and forever is going to be how it's going to be. Not only that, let's talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder keeping their win streak alive, winning 123 to 119 over the Phoenix Suns. They go to 19-1 and 10-0 at home. The Suns go to 12-8 and 4-5 on the road. They really gave OKC a lot of problems and a lot of trouble, but OKC still prevailed. 25 to 25 at the end of the first quarter. OKC won the second quarter 31 to 27. In the third quarter 38 to 30, but they got outscored 37 to 29 in the fourth quarter. Shea hit some big shots in this one to make sure the Thunder won. He's my MVP. He looks like he may even be the scoring champion by the end of the season. He's duplicated what he did last season. It's just they're winning more games. And I also got to say, I'm happy with the return of Jalen Williams. Didn't really look good out there offensively, but we can get into that later because let's talk about the Phoenix Suns first. All the starters ended up getting in double figures as they should because they really wanted to win this one and they really wasn't afraid or scared of the Thunder. They was going right at the head the whole game, if you know what that stuff mean. But Royce O'Neal, 29 minutes, 11 points. He was 4-10 from the field. He had a nasty three in the fourth quarter. But he went 3 of 8 from three and took no free throws. 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal foul, and a minus 12 and plus minus. I like what he was out there doing, providing that space and using his size and length to his advantage and just going out there playing hard. Dylan Brooks is trying to do the same. He just couldn't score as well as the other guys that I get to next. He played 39 minutes. He only had 19 points. He was 6 of 18 from the field and 2 of 9 from 3 and 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and 2 steals and 1 offensive rebounds. But he had 5 personal fouls too and was a minus 1 and plus minus. The fadeaway was going and not going. The 3-point shot was here and there. And he was actually getting to the free throw line and knocking them down. Had to be happy with his defense too. But it did, cost them a lot of personal fouls. And they did commit a lot of personal fouls as a team. And they also committed more than the Thunder did, for people that don't know. Mark Williams, 22 minutes. He had 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, a double-double because of his 14 rebounds. He had 4 turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, and 3 personal fouls, and a minus 10 and plus minus. He hit him with the hook shot a couple times and was able to finish well around that rim. And you know how long and how strong the Thunder can be with Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren. But he still was making it work, showing that he is one of the better offensive centers in the league and one of the better rebounders too. And that's why it makes sense why they're starting him, because he's the best one that they have. Devin Booker, 39 minutes, 21 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He went 9 of 11 from the free throw line, but the turnovers really hurt him and the foul trouble. It's hard to guard this OKC team. They're so shifty. Somebody's always cutting to the basket. Somebody's always passing. Somebody's always trying to find a way to turn you over. All those things happened to Devin Booker and gave him trouble. But he was sticking his chest out saying, I feel like we good enough to compete with these guys. And they did. So you have to be happy with that. It's just they didn't get the win, and that's the part that sucks. But other than that, he was a minus 4 and plus minus. Colin Gillespie was the wild card. 33 minutes, 24 points, 9 of 16 from the field, 6 of 11 from 3. He took no free throws, though, but he did have 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound and a personal foul, and a minus 8 and plus minus. He really did a good job of picking the shots that he wanted to take, and a lot of them was open. He just had to knock them down, which he did. But other than that, he got a little bit too happy with the handle, got a little bit too happy with the green light. But, he didn't have a bad game. He had one of the better ones for the team. And like I said, he did lead the team in scoring. Other than that, Nigel Hayes-Davis played 12 minutes, went scoreless. 0-2 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 3 and plus minus. Also, Iguodaro, 22 minutes, 6 points, 3 or 4 from the field, or 1 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, and 4 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus minus. He was really good in that paint. He did a good job on the glass for the minutes that he played, and he was trying to do things defensively to make things happen, and sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't. AKA White has a steal in the block and 4 personal fouls. Nick Richards played 4 minutes. He still scored. Go with those 2 points. He went and made his only field goal. And he also had 1 rebound in the assist. And he also was a -1 and plus minus. Jordan Goodwin, 26 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, and 1 personal foul, and a +6 and plus minus. He really did a good job of just being ready to score whenever he got the ball and just putting themselves in good situations to where his teammates was able to find him. But he's been a good scorer for them, and he did it again tonight. And then Bouye, you gotta love you some Bouye. 15 minutes, 9 points, 4 or 6 from the field, 1 or 3 from the 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +2 and plus minus. The rest of the guys was healthy but did not play. 42 of 92, 46% from the field, 15 of 44, 34% from 3, 20 of 24, 83% from the free throw line. Everything was going right for them to a certain extent, so they didn't really cough up too many opportunities. They did have 18 turnovers though, but I'm talking about when it came to making shots. And you have to be happy with it because I mean they really was going neck and neck with the Thunder and really playing on real tough. Even on the defensive end, they had 7 steals and 4 blocks, and they had 51 rebounds and 20 assists. So they had a lot of success and 24 personal fouls. But like I said, if you want to beat this Thunder team, you have to outplay them for 4 quarters. If you do not do that, you're going to come up short. And like I said, they ended up coming up short in this one. That third quarter and that second quarter gave the Thunder what they needed to be able to win this game. And Chet Fetch Holmgren and those guys showed up. 32 minutes for him, 23 points. He was 8 of 13 from the field. The shots that he missed was basically threes, but he did go 2 of 5 from 3, which was still good. And 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. I didn't have a problem with nothing that he did. I like what Chet was doing in this game, and I usually do. He's a smart, high IQ player, and he knows where to be at on the court, and he doesn't really try to do too much when it's not needed. And that's something that you have to like. Shai, he's MVP, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the best player in the league. He's the MVP of the league, and he continues to show that every single night from the start of the season to now. They only lost 1 game, and when they needed somebody to step up and make the plays and make the shots, Shai said, "I'll do it." He only had 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls in the entire game that he played. And you knew that he was the guy you had to stop. You knew that he was the guy you had to slow down, but they could not do it. Even when the game was on the line and even when the Suns was right there to take the lead, Shai said, "Hold up. I'm on the court. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen." 36 minutes, 37 points, 10 of 20 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 14 of 17 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and was a +8 and plus minus. A ridiculous game, but it's what he's been doing all season, man. Luguentz Dort, 30 minutes, 7 points, was the only starter to not get in double figures. He went 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 1 block, 4 personal fouls, and a +12 and plus minus. The defense was there. He brought it defensively. It's just you don't know how his games are going to go offensively. And he didn't play bad, and he didn't take shots that you wouldn't like. It just, you rather just see him just work as hard as he can on the defensive end and drain some open shots and some open layups and get out in transition. Since that's what he did, you can't really complain about it. Jalen Williams didn't really dominate this one like he normally does. 29 minutes, 11 points, and he went 3 of 12 from the field and 101 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. And he did have 8 assists and a turnover and 4 rebounds and 2 steals and a block. And he did get 4 personal fouls. You got to add that in there too because it's part of the game. And he was a +4 and plus minus. But he didn't shoot the ball that great from the field. But other than that, when you look at the rest of the things that he did on the court, it was still a good game from him. And he did return from a serious injury that took him forever to get back on the court with. And Cason Wallace, 32 minutes, 14 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, a +5 and plus minus. A real good game from him. Really efficient, took good shots, and really did a really good job of filling in the holes on the offense and defensive end when he was out there. And then Jalen Williams, the big guy, 21 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus. Did a good job of setting screens and finding ways to stay open and finding ways to finish the plays when he did get open, and then helping out on the boards like he normally does. Alex Caruso, 24 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, and 4 personal fouls, -5 and plus minus. He did a lot of things on a basketball court, although he didn't take a lot of shots, and the shots he did take, he made basically all of them besides 1, so you're happy with that. And that's what he's out there to do, to go up there and do the dirty work. Let me get some boards, let me play some hard defense, let me make some tough decisions, let me find my teammates, and let me play off of them. And that's what he does. Kendrick Williams, 7 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, and a -3 and plus minus for him. Isaiah Joe, 24 minutes, 10 points. He got in double figures also in points. And he was 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. You just like the fact that he was able to score, and he did hit some nice shots throughout this one. 4 rebounds and 2 assists, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal foul, and a +2 and plus minus. And AJ Mitchell, he didn't play a lot this game. He only took 3 shots, but he missed all of them, including a 3. But he also did have an assist and a turnover and finished as a -2 and plus minus. 3 guys was healthy and didn't go on the court because the coach made that decision. But they did shoot better from the field, 42 of 87, 48%. They shot way better from 3, mainly because the last couple that went down, 15 of 22, 47% from 3, 24 of 28, 86% from the free throw line. They shot the ball better than the Suns in all 3 of those categories, even though they did get massively out-rebounded because they had 37 and the Suns had 51, but they did have more assists with 27 compared to the 20 that the Suns had. 9 steals, 2 more than the Suns, and 3 blocked, 1 less than the Suns, and they did commit 22 personal fouls, 2 less than the Suns, and they did shoot more free throws by 4 compared to the Suns. So the Suns really gave them all that they can handle, but they can handle a lot more, and that's why they figured out a way to get it done and a way to win. And you got to give a lot of love to Shai. He stepped up when the team needed him the most, as franchise and superstar players should, and he did. So it was the best way to get the win, because you look a whole lot better when you trust in your team throughout the game. And they said, we need to see what you can do. And they said, we know what you can do. And then he proved his Suns wrong tonight by helping his team get the win, as the franchise star should. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Also do conversation videos just like these about various NBA only topics, and also breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage too, so if you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you. Plus, on top of that, I also do have 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can check right now, and it's all for free to turn you into a potential fan. And if you're still interested, I do make videos every single day, and I try to do it throughout the day too, to always give you something to look forward to when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Not only that, all I can say is thank y'all for checking out the channel. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back for the people that do. Thanks for the love and the support that you gave me for all the years, and also still to this day and hopefully in the future. And all I can say is thanks for the love, the respect. Hope you guys enjoying the holiday. Hope you guys get some good deals. I hope you guys watch some basketball and couldn't wait to hear what I had to say. And let me know what y'all have to say in the comment section below like y'all usually do. Other than that, it's all love, it's all respect, and we should just keep it that way. And all I can say is peace. Y'all stay blessed up, not forget about that, and y'all stay good, and I'll see y'all later today with more analysis, hopefully.